just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team loses a week ago in Ireland, so they've had to make the long trip back stateside to get ready for this one. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Texans first down.
On the handoff, this is James. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down. After a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run here with James. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run the draw with James. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Here we go. Go. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Ready, check.
From the 33, here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a first down.
Okay, ready. Tag. 70 Lions.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
79 Broncos.
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Honolulu. That his second TD catch of the season. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Look wide, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this one is recovered by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Now a give up the middle, and he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and long.
18.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Go street. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it. The ball's out. The Texans have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Now the try for an extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5.
First down and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 60.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
19 target, 19. Let's go now.
Right back to him on first down. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
On the ready.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Red. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Trying the right side this time. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
30-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Johnny Lions. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. First
18
down,
Cardinals, 18
Desperados.
Cardinals. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They keep beating him. ground. And another first down.
60 vices, 60 vices.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff. A loose football. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover. And they will hold on to the football. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Defense has come up with it. Not only no points. But they turn it over deep in their own territory. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. It is a touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Desperados will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Last time they had it, they went backwards for the safety. Fortunately, they get the ball back on the turnover, and now they start again on offense, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. They'll take this in back at the 16. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Check. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's second
and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Come on.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the 3rd quarter.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Cougar 19 Lions. 19 tight. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Dragon 60.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. And a Honolulu 1st down.
18 Cardinal.
A gain of 33 yards. And a Honolulu 1st down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another.
They've got it, and it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Desperados. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with James. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up
Second and 11.
28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He'll try it now with James. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now give on the ground, and he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Honolulu. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Desperados will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They bring the tight end in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. James Pierce gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Tight end motioning left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Desperados offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He is one roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 6.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught left side. It's complete. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down,
Ready,
Desperados.
ready! Cougar 19!
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go!
To the air now on 1st and 10.
The pass. Complete to Sam Laporta.
Okay,
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
ready,
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
19
line.
tight. Tight. Here we go. Stack. 19, 18. Steady.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That's to the end zone. But it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Ready.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. And
to the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He gets free. He will take this one in. 88 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He'll start at the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket. It ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Third and 5.
Here we go.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19, Trump 19. Let's go. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Ready.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
70,
First down.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
For a Honolulu first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7. Ready.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Desperados. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Desperados will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the gun, here is a run with James. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans will line up for the
back to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. pickup, good for 29 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Rolling right, going up top. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. James Pierce, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Here we go. One final play. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to